The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Petilla clan in Leyte has endorsed the tandem of Bongbong Marcos and Mayor Sara Duterte in the upcoming polls. Governor Dominic Petilla believes that Marcos Jr. will get up to 80% of the votes in the province. Recall that Bongbong Marcos won in Leyte during the 2016 vice presidential race by 160,000 votes against Vice President Leni Robredo. Presidential aspirant Ping Lacson is open to sharing Tito Soto as a common vice presidential candidate with fellow bet Manny Pacquiao. In a forum, Lacson said he is willing to do whatever it takes for Soto to win the vice presidency. He also accepted Lito Atienza's apology for publicly asking him to back out of the presidential race. The senator also invited the tandem of Pacquiao and Atienza to join their political rally in Quezon City. He said that this would be the forum to proclaim the new team up with Soto as their common candidate.
Ako willing to share si Senate President with anybody as long as it takes it could take him to victory, no? Para maging manalo siya as Vice President. Whatever it takes na manalo si Senate President kasi meron siyang, sabihin natin based on surveys, rightly or wrongly, he has a better chance of winning than myself.
House Speaker Lord Alan Velasco joins the Catholics in observing Palm Sunday, which marks the beginning of the Holy Week. Velasco said that reflecting on the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus Christ may bring us greater awareness of God's love. He also urges other Christians to pray for peace throughout the world and for the pandemic to end soon. More and more passengers are heading back to provinces this weekend for the Holy Week. Shyla Francisco with a story.
Long lines greeted passengers leaving Manila at NAIA Terminal 3. Inside, more passengers can be seen waiting at the check-in counters. Maricel's family is among those departing today for Bacolod. They want to maximize their Holy Week vacation. That's why they are staying there until Easter Sunday.
Kasi medyo ngayon yung maluwag na biyahe. Kasi syempre bumalik na parang normal na yung situation. Kaya given na yung dami ng tao talaga.
Domestic passenger volume at the NAIA reached 80% of the pre-pandemic level last month. The numbers are expected to further increase next week. In ports, passengers are also starting to surge today. Some are opting for sea travel because of the cheaper fare and the no limit to luggage.
Steadily nag-i-increase yung passenger traffic natin sa Manila North Port dahil 100% capacity na yung barko. Nandun na tayo sa pre-pandemic level natin, nasa mga 1,000 to 1,100 daily.
It's the same case at the Parañaque Integrated Terminal Exchange, where passenger volume have exceeded pre-pandemic levels. Up to 100,000 passengers used the terminal daily this past week, higher than the 60 to 70,000 volume before the pandemic.
We're experiencing historic numbers. Ang nakakagulat dito, may mga ilang araw na nakakaranas tayo ng mahigit 100,000. Nakakapagtaka kasi nararanasan lang natin yan usually pagka may mga okasyon tulad ng Pasko, Holy Week or Undas.
PTEX is expecting a further increase to 120,000 this Holy Week. The management says they have deployed 2,000 additional buses to meet the increasing demand. Shyla Francisco, we are One News.
61 PUV drivers have tested positive for illegal drug use during PDEA's surprise random drug test. PDEA Director General Wilkins Villanueva said that this is part of their Oplan Harabas, which ensures the safety of commuters from drivers who are drug users. Out of the 61 drug-positive drivers, 27 are tricycle drivers, 11 are bus drivers, 10 jeepney drivers, 7 van drivers, 5 conductors, and a dispatcher. They were found positive for either shabu or marijuana. These drivers will no longer be allowed to ply their routes and their licenses will be confiscated. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. Supreme Court Associate Justice Marvic Leonen tells bar examinees to personally thank their loved ones and those who supported them on their journey. This as the Supreme Court is set to release the list of bar exam passers on April 12. Regardless of the result, Leonen said that examinees should thank everyone who have brought them to where they are right now. Barangay Ginebra and Meralco Bulls will face off tonight during the game number 3 of the PBA Finals. Game 3 will happen at 6:30 tonight, with both teams expected to pull out all the stops as they dispute a 2-1 lead in the series. The Gin Kings pulled out a gutsy 99-93 Game 2 victory over Meralco. Now the burden of adjustment goes to Meralco for a 2-1 in the race to 4-game series. A slug-lime robot created at the University of Hong Kong could be used to retrieve foreign objects in a person's stomach and intestines. More details in this creation or about this creation on this Bloomberg Quick Take.
Nowadays, even a conventional endoscope can reach the stomach very easily. So we're thinking that, in the future, we want to test more actually in the part below, the stomach. So that's, for example, the small intestine, that region, because those regions are very tortuous. So we're thinking of using the slime robot in those regions. And the operation, I think, it's really depending on the shape and the size, and but in minutes, I think we can finish this kind of encapsulation. Later, perhaps we want to mount, put our permanent magnet to a robotic arm, and also the imaging. So we hope that we can use some kind of clinical imaging tools, such as the X-ray fluoroscope, to do the, this real-time tracking of our slime robot in the body. The one big challenge we're facing is how to do very good bridging of the soft material and also the robotics technology. You need to think about how to integrate the machine intelligence with those kind of soft material.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later again at 12 noon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.